Hello everybody, and welcome back to some All the Mods 9 to the Sky. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, last episode we got together and we worked upon our Ender IO stuff. We got our, it's not the Ender Resignator, it's the other one here. It's not that one. The Sentient Ender. We done the vibrant capacitor banks. Got both of those. This one partially automated. And I said I had a plan, and I did said plan. And if we look inside of our system, we have 17 Enderman heads. I will show you my plan. We go in here. So I have our spawner that we set up that's really loud. Options that let's turn you down for a minute. So I had this set up. These are being a pain in the butt because this was working just fine, but they get to a durability of 2. I should have the last couple that I put in here. Yeah, anyways. But I've got, we use the Ender to get a chance of getting the Enderman heads. I've got our powered spawner that we made set to Enderman, and it's spawning them. And I have a modular router here set up with damage and just to the front. Actually, if I take this out, we can look at it. So I've got attack nearby entity, nearest in range entity set to the front, and then a whole bunch of you have to have an energy upgrade for that, and I got a bunch of speed upgrades in here, and this is just doing its job. I've got a absorption hopper that's actually filling up with XP. I did not know it would do that. Let's do that. Let's grab one of those, probably enough. So down is... and that'll hold 384 buckets. I don't know if that's going to be enough space. That'll be enough space. And anyways, this guy will it's just working. So we've got, as a matter of fact, we've probably got more Enderman heads than what we need. So, what is the plan for today? Well, I believe we're going to take on some Draconic evolution today. I want to get started in mechanism here pretty quick. To start getting our antimatter and stuff like that. But all this is going to be dependent on providing power to the SPS, and I want to be able to store as much power, because once we do that, we're going to be making a reactor, and none of it's going to work if we don't have any power storage. So I want to get to the point of being able to make the awakened draconium. We can do, so I've only got so many of the hearts, but we can do the seeds. So we've got those set up. We've got plenty of dust. And then we can also do, we've got mystical agriculture. We've got 282,000 essence, so that is fine. And then once we get into it, we can do the awakened draconium seeds. These only give us nuggets, but we've seen our farm. It's not that. That's the other thing. Dragonheart. I have 2. Do these have any kind of recipe? They do not. So that is something we'll have to look at. We'll have to go back and kill the dragon a few times probably. All right, so, but first things first, we need to get into our fusion crafting stuff. So we're going to need crafting core. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. We are done with Ender IO. We are going to need the basic tier of those. And we're going to need, I do believe it's at least 10 of these. Most recipes take 8. One, two, three, 4, that's 9. It's only showing me one of these at a time. Oh, wait, I needed this one. Uses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're eventually going to need 12 because we've got to make chaotic cores. But I think for now we are good with just making 10 of these. So let's get this all done. We need lapis blocks. There is our crafting core. There is 10 of those. We're going to need a few. Let's craft up plenty of those. And there's our 10. Beautiful. Quest complete. There we go with the not paying attention. Alright. So the wyvern tier, we're going to need to get these all set up. So I'm going to set our draconic stuff up over here. We'll place this guy down, and once we get through the tiers of these right quick, is it 1 space or 2 space? It's 2 spaces. That didn't work. 1, 2, that's split. So 3, we'll throw 1, 2. We're only going to throw 3 of these down for now on each side. And then we'll start with the one that we have in our hand as far as using it to start getting to the next tier, which we're going to need 10 wyvern cores, 20 draconic cores, or draconium cores, and then a bunch of diamonds. We do need to get some power set up to this. Where? Why am I not seeing them? I ain't seeing nothing today. We can just throw each of these on here. We want to set this. If we shift right click, it'll change it from stack mode to single item mode. And beautiful. So we've got that. We've got the 20 of those that we need. I have 2 of those. I have not set up a recipe for these yet. It shouldn't take too long to do. There are those guys, and then I just need a bunch of diamonds. And there we go. Alright, so just to kind of show you all how this works. Place an item in each one. I forgot the Draconic blocks. I have 162 of those. We might as well get those set to a recipe because we're going to need a bunch of them. And this guy here, and then we can place these in here. Hit craft. Let's get us some time torches. And there we go. Our first wyvern crafting core. And then now it'll be a process of changing all of these out to the next one. So I've got some work to do. So I will be back. Alright, well, I have just finished killing the dragon another 4 times, so we have 6 hearts. So we should have everything we need now to do the next part of this, which is going to be to make some awakened draconium. So for that, we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 draconium cores and 4 blocks for each. So we're going to do 3 recipes of this. Let's go ahead and get these out. We're going to need to do our cruxes and seeds as well. Hopefully this should be enough and I don't have to go back. Draconic. I said I needed 6, so we need 18. And then we just need a whole bunch of blocks, which we've already got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a 1. And 4. So now with this crafting, the fusion crafting, you can craft lower tiers, lower tier stuff on the higher tier injectors, but we can't craft the higher tier stuff on the lower tier injectors. Make sense? Good. There we go. Our awakened draconium. That is not going. Oh, it did give us the quest complete for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those and 4 of those. And while that's going, let's get together what we need for the seeds and the cruxes. We're going to need a bunch of insanium. We've got all the insanium now. I love it. Those can go up. And I'm hoping we get enough of this to do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm wanting to do 2 seeds, which will be 3 wait. I might be able to do enough. So for that, and Yeah, we've got enough to do all 3 seeds. All I need now is not prosperity, seed base. Yeah, that's what I need. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and 4, and this guy here. Now, the only reason why I want to do 3 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, is because, like I said, we get the nuggets instead of the ingots, and not only that, we are going to need a ton of awakened draconium to get to our infinite ball, which is where we're headed with this. There's that, and now we should have enough. We're going to need 3 diamond blocks. And there we go. Awakened draconium. Now I just need to get us a drawer. Let's actually do this. Need a drawer. I'm going to need that guy, and I'm going to need our configuration tools. And now we should be good to go. I believe it's this one. Yes. So placing them there is not going to work. Oh, this might be a problem. 2. Wait, I got 3 seeds. And I've got 3 holes there. So 1 there. 1 there, 1 there. And our drawer, he has to go down here now. Lock it. That's already part of that. And there we go. We are now collecting Awakened Draconium. Beautiful. Quest. This guy is complete. This guy is complete. I thought there was one for... Nope, just the Altamodium. Alright, so I'm thinking we're probably going to be done now. We've got... Oh, that's to activate the reactor. To do all of that. Building the reactor, that's when we get into the Draconic stuff, or the chaotic tier stuff. In order to get into the next tier, we're going to need a bunch of the blocks. So I just got to let our crops grow for the moment. I don't feel like killing a bunch of dragons. And then the tools and stuff we'll get to once we get our awakened going, because we're going to need a bunch of that. So for the moment, we're done. Like I said, I wanted to get to the awakened part. We got awakened draconium. So I think for the moment, we are going to go back to working towards we've got a couple of quick and easy things for our star to do. One is going to be the Deorum block. I do believe we've got plenty of that stuff now. I need to just make a recipe for that. There we go. And we've got another item, craftable, for our star. So that can go up. We can come in here. We figured we can do this. I do need to get the golden power source situated. We've got the Deorum blocks. Ooh, an Eternal Stella. Automated. We've got wither predictions that will be automated once I get into all of that. Which is going to be here soon because I want to get these guys set up to just start doing predictions. I'm going to do it a little bit different than what we normally have. We've got our sentient stuff taken care of. Yeah, this is all we got to do. I think we're going to do the Wither Builder next. Because number one, we've got... we can't do that. We've got to get into the milking of the wither. So that is going to be on hold for the moment. So let's go down here to our generators. These guys, we need a nether star generator. And we're also going to need a ender generator. And these guys literally just tier up from the tiers below it. And they have different rates. These generate 8 FE a tick. The ender generator generates 40 FE a tick. The nether star generator generates 4,000 FE a tick. I don't know if it's the same as what it used to be, where if you put nether stars in there and it causes wither effect around it. And then we need a recipe for ender skulls. And that should have everything we need for this. So generators galore. We actually do have a copper generator, but I want another star generator. We got it. And then I need a ender generator. And we got it. We'll put that up for now. We really don't have any use for it. But we can mark these off as quest complete. And I do believe we got one more thing here to complete. I do need to get... So the quantum singularity we can't do. I'll have to figure out a in-world way of doing that. Those we can set up easy enough. We do need the 16 million mega storage for that, so we've got to get into all of that. But we do have this guy right here. Says to make the star you'll need a warden sacrifice. To do that you need a warden. You can get Skulk Shriekers from 7 Endstone, and use a Skulk core on them to summon the warden. So we can make that didn't give me what I wanted. So this guy, okay. And we can make a recipe for this. We've got all of that in our system. And there we go. There is another part of that squared away. Beautiful. So we are getting there. We still need to get our empty soul gems. These are not easily done as far as being able to. I don't know if we can automate this or not. We can automate the rows. Guy spirits we can automate. The focus of summoning we'll have to look at. All this stuff we can do. This we can do. That's automatable. We're fixing to get into all of that. These guys, this is one of them that's going to be probably one that we're not going to be able to automate because it needs a syringe filled with gas. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.